guys, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Micah Marie, and today I am back with another video. I wanted to film a get ready with me. I'm just gonna do like my makeup, nothing too serious, just something quick. I'm actually on the go. Basically, what I'm gonna be doing in this get ready with me is talking to you guys about self-love. I feel like now is a really good time to put out this video, seeing as Valentine's Day is this week. Also, I just wanted to touch base about a few things just to help the people that do feel alone and everything like that. So let's go ahead and jump into this video. So first things first, I do have a little bit of like eyebrows from yesterday left. I didn't really get to wipe off my makeup bag yet, so I'm gonna be using these Neutrogena hydrating towels. I'm not really using too many products today just because I'm just gonna be putting on eyelashes and fixing my eyebrows. Y'all know me, I don't really do the whole face every day. But anyways, self-love. So let's talk about it. What is self-love? Self-love is accepting yourself and the things that you cannot change. Just accepting yourself for who you are and, being okay with the things that you can't change, and maybe knowing that the things that you do want to change takes time. So, that is the definition of self-love. One thing that I want you to ask yourself is, what is something that you've done to practice self-love? What is something that you do to practice self-love? One thing that we did yesterday in our meeting was, it was a women's meeting, so I was telling the women, like, for us women, we have to be moms, we have to be aunts, we have to be caretakers. We are the caretakers of the world. We're moms, we're aunts, we're sisters, we are wives, we are girlfriends. We are caretakers. Women are caretakers. And so we take on the habit of always thinking about other people. We take on the habit of always, thinking about what's best for other people, and we forget about, what's best for ourselves. What do we want for ourselves? What can we do for ourselves? And so a lot of times it can be materialistic things, simple as, just taking some time out to, go shopping, or taking some time out to go get a massage, or it could be anything, spiritual, taking time out to meditate, taking time out to, do anything, script, anything. And so it's just about getting that time back with yourself, and also learning what you like, learning what you'll put up with, learning what makes you happy and different things like that. And so one thing that I noticed yesterday in the meeting that we had, and I'm going to keep referring back to this meeting because it was a really good meeting, is that, learning how to set boundaries, and basically just to, figure out what it is that we want. Because I don't know about you guys, but I'm very indecisive. I am very, very, very indecisive. And it's so crazy because, like, you can be like, what do you want to eat? And sometimes I might know, but sometimes I might be like, most of the time I might be like, I don't know, Or you'll ask me, like, should you go with red or blue? I'm like, I don't, like, I'm just very indecisive. Like, my dad, when I was younger, he used to always tell me, like, oh, I forgot I can't give you options. Because you can't give me options. Like, I never know. I'm very indecisive. But it's about simple stuff like that. Because let me tell you, like I told them in the meeting yesterday, I'm like, I know, I was talking to my, women, moms, aunts, people. I'm like, what you want your man to do. You know what you want your kids to do. You know what you want, the people in your life to do. But when it comes to doing and saying stuff for yourself, it's kind of like, I don't know, I don't know. You can't make up your mind. And so that's what it is. That's what self-love is about, is getting in tune with yourself, getting in tune with your feelings, knowing what you want. And knowing what you want for your man or for your daughter or for anything, that is knowing what you want. But it means that you know what you want from someone else. You're not in tune with yourself. And that's the thing. You're always thinking of other people. You're not thinking about what you want for yourself. And so you guys need to take time to sit down and learn yourself, reflect on reflect on your life, reflect on, the things that you like to do. Sit back and really reflect on life and really analyze, where you're at, where you would like to be, what you're going to do to get there. Just get in tune with yourself, honestly, because when you're in tune with yourself, I feel like everything else falls in line. Because when you are in tune with yourself, you can protect your feelings, you can just do anything. So basically, let me stay on topic. So I have 5 things that you can do to practice self-love. One thing that you can do, well, the number one thing on my list that you can do to practice self-love is plain and simple. It's self-explanatory. It's just to simply be kind to yourself. One way that you can do that is through affirmations. Affirmations is basically repeating something to yourself over and over again that you want to believe. And not even that you want to believe, something that you have to believe, because something that you're going to keep telling yourself. Because that's the only way it's going to come to pass, is if you keep believing, you keep believing and knowing that it's going to come true. So one thing that I like to do is just tell myself, I'm going to be successful, I'm going to be rich, I'm going to be, I'm going to make a difference in the world. I have affirmations that I tell myself for the year. I have affirmations that I tell myself for the day. I have affirmations that I tell myself strictly while I'm at work, because I know, yeah. So it's just like, you can say affirmations whenever, wherever it helps you. And the more and more that you say it, the more and more that it's going to get in your head, and the more and more that you're going to start to believe those things and think those things. And once you think certain things, you act on those things. And once you act on those things, you get certain results. You see what I'm saying? So, just think about it like you listen to music over and over and over and over again. And those words are continuing. They're like literally in your head. And you think you're just listening to music, but in reality, those lyrics get in your head. And then you start feeling that way, and, all different kinds of things. It's a lot of power in what we do, and like what we do on a day-to-day basis. And we really don't realize it. Like, we're either, putting good things into our body, or bad things, And so all of this stuff, it all works the same way, from food to the things that we watch, to the things that we listen to the people that we hang around, the things that we influence, different things like that. And so it's just very important for you to get in tune with yourself, because a lot of times in today's society, we're in tune with everybody else and what everybody else is doing, and you want to do what everybody else is doing. And that's how you get lost in the world, and that's how you get lost in yourself. And then before you know it, you're somewhere in the corner crying. So I would highly suggest that you guys get in tune with yourselves. So affirmations, that's number 1, affirmations. Number 2 is to stop comparing yourself to other people. Like, just stop. Y'all, come on now. I'm using the Pro Touch Concealer in the color beige. I don't know. But anyways, you can get this at your local drugstore. And this, you know what? No. Y'all can go check out my eyebrow tutorial. I'm not doing this. Y'all can go check out my eyebrow tutorial. I'm doing my eyebrows. That's that. Anyways, stop comparing yourself to other people, okay? Stop comparing yourself to other people. People are a waste of time to be comparing yourselves to. Why do you want to compare yourself to somebody else? Are you trying to be them, or are you trying to be yourself? Don't nobody care about nothing about what the next person have. I know I don't. It is too much money to be made. And not only that, but we as human beings, we spend a lot of time putting our focus on the wrong things. Our focus be on some of like the most dumbest stuff, and sometimes I can't even believe, like, what is going on here? Like, I have so many questions. But anyways, let's not even go there. Okay, number 3 is exercise boldness, you guys. Exercise boldness and set boundaries. Set boundaries, you guys, because setting boundaries helps you, figure out what it is that you want, what it is that you don't want, what are you going to accept, what will you not accept, like what you're going to put up with, what you're not. Like, it's just honestly, setting boundaries has helped me so much. Because people, they get in your life and then they feel like they have this place in your life. You know what I'm saying? And they feel like they have the right to do something because you've been around so long, or they feel like they have the right to act a certain way or treat you a certain way because you guys have so much history, or, you guys are super close or whatever. Like, people, I'm sorry. If y'all know me, y'all know I don't play by my brows, so I'm focused. But anyways, yeah. So, set your boundaries. Learn how to tell people no. Learn how to tell their ass no. No, 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 no. 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 The fuck? No. And you don't have to be rude about it, y'all. I'm just playing. You don't have to be rude about it. You can just simply tell. Let me do this one first because it's been sitting for a while. You can simply tell them no. You don't owe everybody an explanation, and sometimes they may not understand your reasoning behind setting your boundaries. They may not understand the reasoning behind saying no, but know that sometimes you got to protect yourself and you got to protect your own peace in order to be able to operate. Everybody is not, everybody is not the same, and so they may not understand at the time or whatever the case may be, but you can set boundaries. You can tell them no. You can say no. It is okay to say no. You don't owe nobody nothing. I don't care what that person did for you. You don't owe them nothing. People always trying to hold something over somebody's head. People always trying to make you feel guilty. People always trying to tell you something about you. Guess what? The answer is no. It's no, and don't ask me again. No. Period. So just practice setting those boundaries, okay? I just got real intense, y'all, because I really been practicing self-love, and let me tell you, it's changed me a lot. Like, honestly, it's helped me a lot. And so I just want to be able to help you all. I want to be able to spread some positivity. So that's number 3. We're going to move on to number 4. Number 4 is to allow yourself to make mistakes, you guys. We are our biggest critics. You worry about what other people say, but the thing is, what other people say shouldn't matter. If it goes in one ear and out the other, you should be able to continue on your day, right? You should be able to move on. But guess what? You're replaying whatever it is that hater said to you over and over again in your head, and you're replaying it and you're talking about it, and you just, over and over again. But guess what? You're doing that, not them. You chose to let that bother you. You could have just let it go. You know what I'm saying? You could have chose to believe in yourself. You could have chose to believe anything. But instead, you chose to believe a hater. You know what I'm saying? So stop being your biggest critic. Stop being so hard on yourself. Give yourself room to make mistakes, because without failing, you cannot succeed. So how can you be so hard on yourself? Give yourself room to make mistakes. Number 5, you guys. Number 5 is really important to me. And I think that it is something that is hard. This is something that I definitely think is very, it's easier said than done. But it is possible, and I've tried it. It's hard, but it's something that we can do, and it's something that we need to learn how to do, so that way we're able to learn how to, cope. But number 5 is feel pain and joy as fully as you can, so that you can learn how to process those feelings, I definitely think that a lot of times when we're feeling certain ways, that's when, I'm 21, if I never said that. A lot of, people my age, they turn to drugs and alcohol, they turn to sex, they turn to a lot of different things. And I just think that, they turn to those things because they want temporary pleasure. But at the end of the day, when that pleasure goes away after it's ran its course, your issues still remain. So, just feel that pain as fully as as you can, because then you'll know how to deal with those feelings and be able to move forward. I definitely think it's hard. And I'm not saying, don't have fun with your life. Because I know people smoke and people drink and do whatever or whatever, but do that for the fun of it. Don't do it because you hear people say all the time, like, oh, you done stress me out. I need to go smoke me a blunt, girl. I need me a drink. Like, don't let that be the reason, because then you're going to form those habits. And next thing you know, you're going to come dependent on a substance to make you, to make that pain go away. And then that's kind of where addiction comes in, but that's a different story. But I just say feel pain, enjoy it as fully as you can. I know it's very hard. I know a lot of people around me and my family, friends, they suffer with anxiety and depression. And so I know it's very, very hard. But just figure out ways to cope with those feelings and try not to run to, a substance first without trying to figure out if there's something that you can do on your own. Because you just want to be in tune with yourself. You want to protect yourself. And that way, when you learn how to deal with those feelings, now next time you're in the next situation like that, you'll know, well, it is what it is. I know I'm cool. I know I'm good. You'll have more faith in yourself. You'll believe in yourself. And next thing you know, boom, you learn how to deal with those feelings. And now you feel completely different from the last time when you were in that situation. You grew from that situation. You matured from that situation. And so I definitely feel like that is something that we should all be doing, is taking, feeling our pain as fully as we know how, because I think that it could really help. I know that it could really help because I am living proof. So I do have 5 things that you could benefit from when, practicing acts of self-love. And so those benefits are, the first one that I have is others' opinions hold less value of you, because, you're just so confident in yourself. You're confident in who you are that it doesn't matter what anybody else says. You know who you are. And that's literally that's the best part about it. It's just knowing who you are. And then number 2 is just, it helps you embrace challenges. It helps you embrace change. Embracing challenges and change helps you a lot, when practicing self-love, because it helps you to, be able to be a little bit more confident in yourself. It helps you to have a little bit more faith in yourself and to trust yourself, trust your judgment, know that, you're in good hands with yourself. How you can put your faith in somebody that you really trust. Well, if you trust yourself, then you can always bet on yourself. So I think that's definitely a benefit. Number 3 is rejection isn't as meaningful. Rejection may not be as meaningful. Maybe you are so confident in your work that even if you were rejected, you could just take it as, constructive criticism. You never know. You might not, the old you could have been like, well, he just a fucking hater and I'm gonna fucking make it and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna be this and I'm gonna be that. Or you could have took it like, well, it was definitely a dope experience and I'm just glad that I had that opportunity. I definitely could try to work on this, and that, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Help you grow from, your old ways. Number 4, you will become less critical to other people. When you are confident in yourself, you don't care about what other people, or what other people have or whatever. You're not looking down on the next person. Only people who do that are people who are insecure about themselves, honestly. Because who do you think that you are to be sitting up here talking about somebody and what it is that they have? I'm sorry, you guys. I'm very focused on my eyelashes. But seriously, who do you think that you are to be sitting here to be talking about somebody, about what they have or what they wearing or whatever? Who cares? Who cares? It's not paying your bills. And I really can't stand people like that. Like, I stopped being friends with a lot of people because that's all people do is just talk about people. And it's so sad, like, how much time human beings really invest in talking about other people. Like, it's really sad, honestly. But and number 5, most importantly, you're just gonna know who you want to be. You're gonna know who you'll want to be. And I feel like that is something very important. Very, very important. It's very important to know who you want to be so that you're not spending time trying to be like everybody else. One thing that I didn't mention is I have this Aveda hydrating lotion. So I'm just going to go ahead and put a little bit of that on before I put on my eyelashes. Because my face, it's really dry. Whew. Y'all like them eyebrows? Yes. Y'all can either take what I just did right there real quick, or y'all can check out my eyebrow tutorial. Link is in the description box. But yes, you will know who you are. You will know who you want to be. You will know exactly what you'll want out of life. And honestly, that's going to help you in every area of your life. That's going to help you with the relationships in your life. That's going to help you with so much. Alright, y'all. I had to finish the rest. Plus, my video is pretty much over. So, I just went ahead and finished the rest. Just added a little gloss. Lashes. And I put some brown eyeliner at the bottom. But this piece of hair, don't even, y'all just, I'm gonna figure out something to do with this, I don't know. So, practice those acts of self-love. Remember those benefits of self-love. And if you are genuinely interested in wanting to better yourself, just stick to it. Give yourself, a chance to make mistakes. You can even make mistakes in practicing self-love. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. You don't have to be so hard on yourself. Everything doesn't have to be perfect. Just take time, you guys. Learn what you like. Learn who you are. Learn about yourself. Get more invested in yourself. Once you get in tune with yourself, then everybody else can get in tune with who you are as well. And, then everything will just start lining up. And, yeah, that's really all I have to say. I want to say thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. I am going to leave my eyebrow look in the description box below. And then also make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe to my channel and hit that bell button so you can be notified when I post a video. Like I said, I am going to start trying to spread a little bit more positivity. So be on the lookout for more videos like this. Tell me what you guys thought about it. Drop down in the comments what you guys thought. Let me know how you guys practice self-love. And yeah, let's just get really in tune with ourselves. And hopefully I will hear good things. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.